How are you? This is my wife, Maya. You can see where...
Everybody can see. Way to go. I love that. So I'm doing that, and my eyes are wide open, but I'm focused. And I think that two people so influential in my life were Ron Shelton and Lawrence Kasdan. So that was my start. It was my foundation, and I've never forgot it.
Any advice from her that really stuck with you during filming?
Yeah, I had been, gifted the opportunity to work with him twice before as an actor. Once when I was 13 on For Love of the Game, and then once on Hatfields and McCoys. And I had this hunch that he was holding something back, because he wasn't leading the set, and I think that was also a very gentleman thing to do. But when even just the tone of his voice on the first phone call, it's just like effervescent 4-year-old kid, he just has this very contagious excitement, and he's constantly moving and, engaging in every aspect and just won't sit down, it's really thrilling, particularly he's been doing this for so long, and to still see that kind of energy is a real inspiration.
And he's my employer in real life.
There you go. Perfect.
I mean, he's such a dedicated, hard-working guy that it definitely inspired me to, I'm always trying to get different projects made, but he really, just by leading by example, it made me want to kind of buckle down and try and get one of these ideas that I have done.
A lot of the crew are down in New Zealand at the moment, still filming 3, and then I go in tomorrow to do some. So it's, we just keep working right up until the end on those jobs. Yeah.
Continuing to stay busy.
There you go. A lot of horizon. And then another one.
Yeah.
That's femininity, isn't it? We have softness and we have real grit and power, and that's what I loved about this character. I love that there was a woman in a Western. There are many women in this Western, and they're all full-rounded, fully realized characters. And she's a mother, first and foremost, and you'll do anything for your kids. She's a fighter.
How are you spending so much time and effort in this movie for it to culminate today?
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm always after the chase. I'm always after the growth, I think, both personally and in my work as well. But you're right, I came here with nothing, basically, and started again from the ground up, and I think about that often. But yeah, I don't think you ever stop kind of just growing. I really don't.
What makes an artist great, right, is you continue to morph and change and be malleable in that sense.
Yeah, to be uncomfortable. And I think great directors like Kevin, they always bring something new out in you, right? And it's those moments of feeling like, oh my God, am I gonna fuck this up? Like, those are the good moments, because at that point you're at this precipice of unknowing, and then you'll jump off and something will land and you'll be like, wow, I didn't know I had that in me. So yeah.
Just his whole approach when we first met him, he's just super personable, and it really opened a conversation of like making sure everybody's comfortable and let us know if there's anything that doesn't feel good, and he already kind of gets what's appropriate for Native people, because he's been around Native people for so long. So I just felt comfortable right away knowing that, and Native people love him. He has such a good reputation in the Native community, so it felt good all around. Yeah.
I think I like telling stories on a big scale, and taking big swings. Stuff that has a lot of imagination and really brings you into a world, like a storytelling world. And Walking Dead absolutely did that, and Horizon does the same. It's like it invites you into a kind of fairy tale is the wrong word, but this is referred to as an American saga. It's like something you sit around a campfire and talk about, and I really enjoy that old school storytelling aspect to it.
Many lives were lost. It was incredibly violent.
I really enjoy working with him as an actor on JFK, and I enjoy working with him as an actor on this one as well. He's an actor on this too, and director, and he co-wrote and all this stuff. So he knows the story back and forth, and I mean he's been with it for like 25 years. So I get the piece, and he leaves it to me to like do my thing, and he's quite a good director. And you know, when he speaks to you, you're like, yeah. And if you have comments after a scene, you want to express your feelings after the scene, how you think it worked, and if it didn't work, and he's very malleable. He'll listen to you, and if he needs to change it, he will, or you know. So it's just a beautiful relationship. Him and I, director, actor. So we have scenes together too. So yeah, it's beautiful.